like that to kind of curve this translator and what he was doing. But he was basically giving Pops and Tina a very hard time the whole time. He was trying to convince the authorities that this was a TV show. He kept calling Eligio Bishop, basically showing that he had some sort of personal relationship with Eligio. Okay, like they was cool. So when Eligio actually said that them cops and stuff was hanging out with him, that was facts. That was actually true. And so that's why the initial round of stuff did not take off. What ended up having to happen is once Pops and Tina explained every single thing that was going on, showed them some clips, things like that, and he was very passionate and adamant about it. Pops says that he believes that they were basically reading his body language. You know how people have a language barrier? They start looking at other indicators and stuff like that to kind of understand and bridge the communication gap. And so Pops and Tina was definitely pushing, and their energy was felt, and they was just, so adamant about it that these people began to, be patient to kind of understand what was going on. And so they ended up basically bringing in some people from Mexico City. So they were no longer dealing with those cops who had showed up with Eligio the first time. The problem with that is the translator, right? The translator that actually went, if you go back to the video, he's telling, asking everybody their name, telling them to separate and stuff like that. And that footage, that is the translator. That translator is still kind of has his hands in this case a little bit because he is being used to translate for the Mexico City authorities who came in. He is ass, okay? He cannot be trusted at all. He's too pro-Bush, pro-Eligio, and nobody can trust his translation skills. So the lurker has already, touched bases with Pops and stuff like that, and basically has some translators that are working to translate footage. If you are a person who speaks Spanish and you have actually been down, and we will know if you was really down or not, okay? If you was really rocking with us like that or not, okay? We would like to invite you to come on board to help us translate footage. If you are a YouTuber, okay, if you are a social media person, if you could possibly find the translation for your clip in Spanish and put it in the caption, if that is possible, okay? Because we got to do, I got you. I know I just told Pops I was going to contact you, Non-Tel Creations, because I said her husband speaks Spanish. I'm going to go ahead and scoop her up and recruit her for this mission. We really kind of just don't want this guy translating the hours of freaking footage and shit, and we don't trust him, okay? So if we could help kind of cut that out a little bit and to where they can actually see this footage the way that it is supposed to be and what is actually going on in it. I have a theory. I don't know if anybody knows if this is possible, but on YouTube, if anyone knows, can you, even though your video is in English, is it possible to put the captions, like the closed captionings, the subtitles in Spanish? If that is possible, I'm going to go finagle with it and find out if that's possible to do or not, to confirm. But I'm just putting it out here just in case any of y'all want to attempt it and try it too and see if it works, so that we can kind of help them and assist them to make sure they get the full message and the full picture of what is going on without needing this dude to translate shit, okay? And so even if he translates, maybe that'll help them see that he's a liar. Like they kind of already got a little bit of indications, because he was trying to stop the show, but one monkey don't stop no show. But he was trying to stop that show, guys. So basically, as far as the investigation goes, I would say that we are dealing with a situation where we kind of do have one mole, which is this freaking translator dude, okay? And so, yeah. I believe it is. Are you trying it? There is different dialects with Spanish. Okay, what is the dialect of Spanish? You're right, actually. That is true. That is true. The dialects are different per the country of origin. You're right. We'll figure it out. We just need to figure it out. Just try it. Just to give them something, a little bit more. Everything helps. And so, that's that. Yeah. What about the reporter in Palenque? Great idea. She bad and bougie. Excellent idea. Definitely I think that's a great idea, Lurker. What you think about that? Hitting up the dude in Palenque and seeing if he'll come on board to help with some translations and being maybe a little bit of leeway since he's right there in Palenque. I think that's an awesome idea. The status with Nature Boy is this. He's there. He's at the house. We don't know if the girls have been returned back to the house. Basically, they needed to get they had to see the doctor. They had to do a psychological and a psych evaluation. If they passed that, then they could go back, right? But if they were to find anything at all, then they would then have to stay. We don't know if he's been ordered to not use social media until the investigation is closed or anything like that. I don't know. So we try not to speculate too much. Just exactly what we know. And
Queen Jenny,
is that they were separated. They were removed.
If JassyG is doing that, I don't respect anyone that try to take down someone's channel.
And see, what they had lurking, on their electronics. Okay, so that's that. Yes, you can do it and push. Hold on. Lurker DM'd them. Yes, you can do it. You go to the subtitles and push auto translate, and it will put it in Spanish. Thank you, Organic Tea. Thank you, Mia. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to go do that on all of my YouTube videos, guys, is put the subtitles in Spanish. And so if you are a YouTuber, please put your subtitles in Spanish, okay? Please put subtitles on your videos, the auto-translate, the auto-subtitles.
Why do people have to go? Okay? That's like they're scared of getting exposed about something or speaking their own opinion. You're going to take that person's channel down? That ain't right.
And I'll go back through the rest of these comments and see who else said something else. But thank you so much for checking that out right now, okay? I also have a beautiful queen willing to call whoever she needs to and be our translator. Thank you, Lurker. Thank you. That's right. That's right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, because a lot of y'all in the comments saying shit without proof. What? I don't know about Rambo. I got some very sad news to tell you guys too, okay? Now, I don't know if y'all know this, but brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. So, 2 people were reached out to help with the legal and
Queen Black.
The investigation.
I understand.
Up in them, right?
I understand what you're saying.
I was very excited about them speaking out and stuff like that.
I'm not trying to be biased.
To the point of them being asked point blank.
Uncle Black is trying to expose something for lies, we need to see truth.
Or whatever was key and vibes. Flow and Vibes have made it very, very clear to us that they don't want to be involved in any of the legality, any of the police stuff that is going on right now. So that's the sad news, okay? I know we did a lot of celebrating, we did a lot of happiness, but that is the sad news, guys, is that they don't want to help. They wouldn't even allow Pops and Tina to put their name in a police.
Queens and Kings, watch.
And Tina asked them point blank.
And sometimes, LaTanya Jones, I be thinking Queen LaTanya Jones, I be thinking she's...
Serenity to help either. So, yeah. Shocker.
She is, I won't say off, but last night she said something with Queens and Kings.
They didn't want to be a part
Queens and Kings. LaTanya said once Nature Boy is gone, people are going to start beefing with each other.
They were in comments.
I'm not on that type of time.
Comes to actually putting,
I ain't doing that.
Pen to paper. They don't want to do that. When it actually comes to actually speaking to, they even told someone that they were in contact with the proper authorities. Which authorities are these? They told someone that, and I don't even know what the authorities these were. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. Right.
That means if you start beefing with other YouTubers, you have no content. That means you have nothing else to offer to your family or to our channel. Because it's not just my channel because I got Santoni King on it.
Maybe he got some dirt on them. Maybe Eligio got
I'm going to change the... Don't worry, watch. I'm going to change my channel's name very, very soon. And y'all going to love it.
I would like to know what the reasoning of it is. Because, if Tina calls you and she asks, they ask, it's like, not even to put their name in a police report. Like, they don't want no authorities contacting them at all. At all. And so, my only thing, if it's a safety concern, I wish they had just said that. Was it a safety concern? What was the problem? When now the ball is rolling, moves are being made, why you don't want to help,
Queen Black.
There's no point
I
in
understand. I understand.
You know, because Vibe said that he gave her black eyes.
Queen Black, I try to be neutral. I try to be neutral. I get it though. I understand. I understand what you're saying, Queen Black. Trust me, I understand.
Questions that need answers. So I just don't. It's all out there in the media. Why can't you put it on a police report? I just don't get it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't get it. And that's that. So, we always been transparent, but I just want to let y'all know that's something that irritated my soul. That irritated my soul. So I just wanted to come and say that. Yeah. Right. They can subpoena them. Yeah, they can. They can't do that now. That's fact. Yeah. I just said that. I said, we don't know why. If they said that they were in fear of their lives, they could have said that. If it was a safety concern or something like that, they could have said that. But they didn't. They did that. Not only they told someone who DM'd them and asked them, and they also told Tina to her face that they didn't even want their name on a police report. Nothing. If it's a blackmail concern, they could have said that. All I'm saying is this, because people keep saying, ask them. Well, they've already been asked, and this is what they said. Okay? So they can stop saying, ask them. Why? For what? They've already been asked. This is what they said. Okay?
Queen Krula,
that's that.
I did a YouTube.
I don't think he's in fear if he's writing a whole book.
I did a YouTube because
I don't know. So, anywho, that's the
a
latest.
couple YouTubes.
Yeah, I know. Shocking. Shocked the shit out of me too, man. Shocked the shit out of me.
JassyG did something on her channel, and I thought she was talking about like me and other YouTubers.
Back with another.
And I took it down. I took it down because I had a lot of queens and kings saying, Divine King, I think you're taking this the wrong way. You need to listen again to what she's saying. So I did. I listened again, and I took it down. I took it down because I don't want to start beefing with people on YouTube. Especially when we fight in the same fight. I'm not going to beef with people on YouTube who's fighting the same fight that we all are. To get rid of Nature Boy. To get rid of Carbonation TV. I'm not fighting with other people. Especially when we fight in the same fight.
Returned back earlier today. Okay? But the ladies said they wanted to go back. The ladies have returned back earlier today, and they are moving. They are leaving Palenque. Okay? Investigation is still open. I'm out.
Queens and Kings, I will be going back up. Once Uncle Black goes up, I'll do a live so you guys can see it. Much love and respect, Queens and Kings.